The Board of Supervisors is moving forward now with a plan to keep aging seniors in their homes and off the streets. Misha DeBono is live along the Embarcadero for us this evening with the impact that move could have on San Diego's homeless crisis. Misha.
Yeah, the number of older adults that are projected to be homeless, they're expecting that number to triple in the next decade if we don't do something about that now. So now the county board is hoping that a new pilot program will help keep folks in their homes and off the streets.
These are somebody's grandmothers and grandfathers, and they've worked all their life, and if we can avoid putting them in the streets.
The San Diego County Board of Supervisors voted unanimously to move forward with an idea that aims to help those most vulnerable to homelessness.
The number of newly homeless in San Diego County doubled in 2020. These shallow subsidies they pale in comparison to the cost of having people on the streets.
According to recent data, older adults are the fastest growing homeless population. 1 in 4 is over the age of 55. There are currently 2,000 older adults that are actively homeless, and this number is projected to triple over the next decade.
No senior should be sleeping on a sidewalk because they've lost their home. This program will prevent senior homelessness before it even occurs.
Today's action was authorized by Supervisors Joel Anderson and Tara Lawson-Remer. They're hoping to address the specific needs of this population that typically find themselves priced out of the rental market while trying to manage skyrocketing food, utility, and medical bills. There were 18 callers in support of the program. Carol Hubert is the CEO of St. Paul's PACE program.
We have learned firsthand that they were challenged by lack of available and affordable homes to rent. They experienced intensive medical events at times. They were unable to pay medical bills.
They hope by addressing specific age-related issues, they can stop the cycle before a senior ends up on the streets.
We're looking carefully at the specific challenges facing specific populations and tailoring programs to meet their unique needs. So it's not just about doing more, it's about being smarter, more strategic.
And if you still need more evidence, the wait list right now for some of these voucher programs for people to go into low-income housing, they're telling us that you have to wait several years, and right now there's at least 100,000 people on the different lists. So clearly something needs to be done. From along the Embarcadero, Misha DeBono, Fox 5 News.
A lot of work to be done at that. Misha, thank you very much.